I answer to Diggle. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Fantastic. Oh, they're gonna get married. No, they're gonna make up eventually, but it's gonna take a little bit of time. You know, both of these guys are very. They're both alphas, both strong. But Oliver Queen for 3 years has been doing it on his own, even with the team, right? He kind of veers off on his own. And for a man like John Diggle, who's all about team and the unit, it just doesn't sit well. And he's not this time after Oliver Queen kidnapped his wife, left his child at home, and decided to trust Malcolm Merlin, who's a known psychopath, before he trusted his team. That was just a straw. That was just a straw that broke the camel's back for Diggle. So it's going to take a little time for it to mend, but eventually it will. The bromance will continue. You just take some time. Yeah.
There was some implication that Diggle might be suiting up a little bit more this next season in some new capacity. What can you imply, hint, tease?
Right. Well, will you be at the panel tonight?
You want to sneak me in?
There's going to be a few reveals tonight, and so you guys are going to see very, very soon what's in store for Diggle. I hope so, man. I like it. It's a little scruffy, it's a little nice, but we'll see. But you guys, I think you'll like what you see. I mean, Diggle getting some type of concealment has been talked about since the end of season 1, so they've had a while to work on it. And
new costumes.
Say again? Yeah, there's something in the works that for season 4. I mean, you're going to see it right at the top. I've read season 401. You're going to see it right at the top. I mean, in 401, Diggle's the de facto leader of Team Arrow. Without Arrow, Team all right, yeah.
Team Diggle.
Yeah, Team Diggle, I guess. And he and Speedy and Black Canary are the team, and they're a well-oiled machine, and you're going to see that right at the beginning. So, even without Arrow. So it's a very good piece of writing because we're doing it even without him. So why does he have to come back? And that's part of the story of 401.
Well, with Diggle, obviously, Diggle showed a lot of heart sometimes going up against Oliver and his decisions as leader of Team Arrow in the beginning. Is that going to show through, be a little more protective of your team?
Yes. I mean, I think Diggle's position is obviously Oliver Queen is of the top 5 fighters in the world probably, right? But Diggle can't trust him, all right? And that's really what it is about for him. He feels as if he will make decisions without addressing the team. For example, making Malcolm Merlin the head of the League of Assassins. Really? A known psychopath. You give Raz's ring and one of the most lethal armies ever created, right? So that Diggle probably would have had something to say to that about that. So making decisions like that, those are the things that just chip at Diggle and make him say no. And he's protective of not allowing that influence back. Yeah.
What about Diggle's, feelings about Felicity in terms of, does he feel like a little bit betrayed because Felicity just took Oliver's side?
That's interesting because we're going to have something very interesting to say about Felicity in 401 as well, and that question will be answered. I can't give that away because that's a big reveal. But no, I think no. The quick answer to that is no. But there's a little twist in terms of what's happening with Felicity at the top of season 1 of season 4. Sure.
What can you tell
with those two? Well, I think Diggle respects them as fighters and as leaders themselves. And again, when you see the top of 401, they've been working together for 4 months or 5 months. There's 5 months that have passed since Felicity and Oliver rode off into the sunset. And the 3 of them began to protect Starling City. And when you see them in the beginning of 401, they're very well oiled. They're fighters. They're saving the city. They're protecting the city. So I think all the relationships have fallen in line. I think Diggle respects them, and they respect Diggle. And you will see that even when Oliver has his run-in with Team Diggle, or Team, New Team Era, whatever you want to call it, you will see how protective they are of each other. So for 5 months, they've become a very formidable group. Right. Right. Well, the drama that surrounded whether or not Oliver could be back, whether or not he could be alive, the grief, that element obviously is gone. But no, I think the three of them moved on. I think when you see at the beginning of 401 again, the team has, all of them are passionate about the city. And this, I think what was great about season 3 was that you saw that other people took on this crusade as their own, right? It began with Oliver, but they all have their own vested interests and reasons for protecting the city. And that sentiment is exactly what propels the new team in the beginning of 401, and you see that. So no, they don't feel like we're missing something now that Oliver's gone, but they're going to meet head on some opponents that, obviously they're going to need the arrow to help,
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome, guys. All right.
From leaping tall buildings to going off like gamma bombs. Switch your internet browser to ComicsOnline.com.